The ever-rising number of students involved in examination irregularities remains a huge concern.
Some candidates defied the school administration and collected the money in advance with the intention of purchasing examination papers.
When you cheat and you get maybe a plain A, you know in your mind you don't deserve it.
Guys, that funky was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that part. You remember when you were going to the field and then we found those kids over there?
Then the guys.
Yeah.
It was
The best part I love is when 2 of our items proceeded to the next level.
And then the guys. Wow.
Imagine all those funkies for 2 whole weeks.
I really still can't believe it. Why are you not with us?
I failed my exams and I don't know what to do to up my game.
Connie, what grade did you have last time?
Never mind.
By the way, I saw your results. They were really amazing.
Connie, what's your secret this round?
It all started when I was suspended from school. I remember I had studied for my exams and Dad and Mom always wanted me to get good grades. Christy always had access to the lab where the exam papers were, so she planned on how she was going to get hold of the marking scheme. Outside, Ashley and I were waiting. As soon as she came out, we followed her and asked her if she had gotten the marking scheme.
Christy, did you get it?
Yeah, they're all here with all the answers.
How much?
The usual.
And if you get caught?
If anyone gets caught, you die alone.
Of course, that's the deal.
Ashley, I'm serious. Don't get caught.
Nobody will get caught. Let's keep walking. Somebody might get suspicious.
Wait, take it.
Seriously?
Yeah, you pass it around. I don't trust this.
I'll take it. What's the big deal?
Christy, take it back.
Don't worry, Jane is genius.
Thanks for the round of confidence, Christy. We feared that other students will get suspicious, so we decided to walk on. On the exam day, the plan was clear. I would sneak in the paper and pass to Christy as long as the invigilator was not around. In the exam room, so much was going on as other students were also exchanging papers. It was a normal practice.
Personally, I think cheating is trying to get the right answers in the wrong way by doing things that are not recommended.
Examination cheating is about getting undue advantage over others in terms of exams, whereby one has either prior knowledge or knowledge of the question papers before exams, or when they get materials into the examination room that are not supposed to be in the examination room.
I did my end of the bargain by passing it on to Christy. At first I thought that we had been caught, until Christy came to the rescue and pointed out a typing error in the exam paper.
What's going on here?
Excuse me, sir.
Christy?
I think there is a typing error in number 7. Apart from the word should be expound, not expand.
Class, would you please cancel out the word export and write expound? Any questions? Carry on.
Generally, students do cheat just because of the pressure being imposed to them by the parents and the teachers somehow.
Some students cheat because of pressure from home. When, let's say, you come from home and your parents have high expectations from you, teachers, they can't really pressurize someone, so you're forced to do that in order to live up to the expectations.
reasons why most of us cheat. It may occur through infliction of fear from the teachers, peer pressure from our friends, or even not being really prepared.
Then the unthinkable happened. Christy tried to pass on the marking scheme to me, but it fell on the floor, a few inches from me. I tried to reach for it as fast as I could. My efforts were fruitless.
Becky, problem?
No, sir.
Becky, what's this?
It's mine.
And this one on your desk?
It's mine too.
So you have two papers, one with questions and the other with the answers.
I can explain, sir.
Would you please step out of the class?
Some can write answers on their legs or hands and hide them with sweaters. You can enter an exam room with some paper where you've written short notes. Others can put books in the latrines, and then during the exam room you just go out, copy and go back.
I got a 2-week suspension and would come back with my parents to face the disciplinary. It was a big blow. As I was leaving the institution, Christy and Ashley came up to me wanting to know the contents of the letter. But I was very angry and grabbed the paper from them as I headed to the car where my mom was seated, waiting for me.
Generally, as a parent, I can just blame teachers. Because you see nowadays, in most cases, teachers they don't deliver what is expected from them. Just find a teacher sitting down, just relaxing at the end of the month or the end of the term. He expects his students or the pupils to pass the examination.
I see about the pressure from the society, the parents, the teachers, the school. We are in an exam-oriented system. So the pressure puts the student at risk of cheating.
If maybe you're having stress from home, something is happening at home and you didn't get the time to read well when you're in school, so the exams come and you're shocked, so the only option you have is to cheat.
On our way home, I thought about what awaited me. I knew my dad would kill me on reading the letter. Thoughts ran on my mind, and at that moment, I thought of getting out of the car and running, but it was impossible. When I got home, Dad was not around. Mom was so disappointed that she couldn't stand me sitting by her side.
Ma, I'm very sorry.
I know you won't like it when your father hears about this. Can you go to your room?
Then the worst part came when Dad came home from work, and the first thing he noticed was my sweater on the couch and a letter on the table.
Helen, can you call your daughter? Becky, I thought you were supposed to be in school.
Dad, it was not my fault. They hit me at that school.
Shut up. I've read this letter that says that you were caught stealing the exams. I think I will not waste any more time going to those disciplinary meetings. I have better things to do. So you can stay at home and continue.
I knew that he would slap me at any moment. After 2 weeks, I went back for the disciplinary as the letter advised.
Cheating in exams is a serious offense in this school. I hope you understand that, Becky.
Yes, Madam Betty.
And you are aware of the consequences?
Yes, I am.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, Madam Betty.
Mom and Dad were eagerly waiting for the important decision, and as soon as Madam Betty said I was expelled from school, the reaction from both my parents broke my heart.
That you be excluded from the school. You are hereby ordered to go, clear with the school, and go home.
Mom tried to plead my case.
Please, Madam.
But Madam Betty held to her decision.
I'm sorry, Madam. There's nothing I can do.
Helen, let's go.
As we were leaving, Christy and Ashley bumped into the meeting room. Everyone, including I, was surprised to see them.
What's the meaning of all this?
Madam Betty, please don't expel Becky.
So, Christy, you are telling us you're the one who stole the paper from the computer lab?
Yes, it's mine.
So whose fault is it?
It's mine. No, Madam Betty, it's mine. No, Madam Betty,
Is this some kind of joke?
No, Madam.
So are you telling me that I should send the three of you home?
Please, Madam Becky, I do realize that my daughter and her friends are guilty of these offense. I do not support their actions, but we need to look for a lasting solution. It is a social responsibility for us here to make this right.
How?
Let them stay in school and be taught hard lessons on what cheating does. Parents should also be involved in this.
Dad finally came to the rescue when he finally put in a word that partially convinced Madam Betty, who needed to consult with a colleague.
Okay. They can stay. But it's not going to be that easy. You will be under probation for 1 month. And if you don't satisfy this committee during that period, then you have to go home. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, Dad, Mom, I'm sorry.
You like that one, don't you?
Sorry. What?
It felt like hell being on probation, but I got valuable lessons. In the process, I learned so many things, but one stood out. It is a collective responsibility between us students, parents, teachers, and the relative authorities to work together to curb exam cheating in the school system.
This is a collective responsibility between the parents, teachers, and students. Because when these three entities sit together, at the end of the day, the solution will be at least found.
I learned that exam cheating is shattering our future. I learned that exam cheating is destroying our society.
Where is our society heading to? I want such institutions that henceforth no boosters, henceforth no such malpractice, that such practice must end because severe disciplinary action be taken against those involved.
So it's better you just read in advance, study the right way, because it's good to pass and you feel like you passed by your own efforts and not cheating.
I learned the importance of self-acceptance and following rules, not just in school, but also at home.
It should actually start at home. The parents should take a major role in counseling their kids, not cheating. And also, in school, the teachers should just prepare the children well, their students, and stop inflicting fear. Like, the exams are coming, if you're not prepared, it's done, you're just done.
The teachers need to get to the ground, and they need to do away with what I could call yellow notes, yellow page notes, and live up to the times, and get the emerging issues in the subjects, and learn from best performers to also know really what am I doing wrong that I may do right.
I will say that honesty pays, because you don't have to be number one to be your best. And secondly, it's not only academics that take you to the best aspect of your life. One needs to look within themselves and actually bring out the best from themselves. The parents, if you are not, you did not get 100% in everything, how do you expect your child to get 100%? Accept your child as she is, as he is, and bring out the best in them. Teachers, it's not only about grades. As teachers, we need to look at this child and bring out the whole person. So we need to provide holistic education to the child. The issue of the teachers being rewarded according to the grades is also an issue, because when a child gets an A, if I'm rewarded, what will happen after that? I will try to find any way and means that is going to ensure that I am rewarded. Secondly, I'm so happy there's no ranking, because now without ranking, we don't have to cheat even as schools so that we are ranked number 1. So I can say that for everyone, we all need to realize that it is not only position 1 that makes it in life. Everybody, including the one who gets 10 marks in KCP, has a chance at life.
So that's how things happened.
Wow, that was so encouraging. I believe that I'll do better next time.
So guys, let's continue talking about the funky.
Wow, that funky was so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I remember.